back, you bunch of weirdos, for the final time to Sexy Stokelona career mode. And guys, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you to all you amazing subs. Thank you to all you amazing Stoke fans who have been along on this amazing journey, guys. We are in a fight. We're in it, guys. Up against Manchester United for the league title, as well as Bayern Munich for the Champions League title. Can we end this series off with a proper send-off? We got 2 games to play, tied at 89 points atop of the league. We are ahead on goal advantage, so we cannot let this lead slip. We must win up against newly promoted Middlesbrough and a Newcastle. If you guys have been watching any of my career modes, Newcastle is my bugaboo team. I do not like to play Newcastle. They always defeat me for some reason. I don't know. And then 3 days later, not a lot of rest for the wicked. That's gonna be a bit tricky because almost every single time you have the Champions League final, you have a full week to rest. Not this time. So this Middlesbrough game is crucial. Manchester United have lost one game the whole entire season. So we have to keep pace. And guys, I can beat the big teams, no problem, it seems. It's always these small teams that gives me fits, so I was nervous in this. I was taking no chances. I'm starting all my A-teamers, well, pretty much all my A-teamers, and as you're going to see as we go in right here. Look at that roster: Butland, Troy, and Justy, not our top choices, but they were for the big boys right there. Shaqiri, Payet, Neymar, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Rafinha, and Boateng in the midfield. Leave nothing to risk. Play for everything, guys. This is my final episode with you. Can I do you guys right? Can I end this off on a feat of glory? Will they sing songs about this team? Will the Stoke faithful sing songs about this team for years and years to come? Oh my goodness, who knows? But man, this is not what they're going to sing songs about. We has played through and he is absolutely inside and he is offside. Nice try, Middlesbrough. Good job, ref. And now we're going to go right here. A little bit of patient play. 39th minute, Rafinha sees, of all people, Omani Toyota cut inside and get past the keeper. And oh my goodness. I was nervous, man. It took to the 39th minute to get in, and it's a right back of all people, possibly scoring the most important goal of this series right here. And I don't know. I don't want to give anything away, guys, but sometimes, you know how I talk about all the time, sometimes when you go ahead and you pick up FIFA, you ain't playing all that well. Today was one of the days. I was not playing my best FIFA, and I was like, I'm getting goals from anywhere I can. Right back, goalkeeper, I don't care. So we go ahead, we get that goal, and with 5 minutes left in the halftime right here, as you can see, I'm going to let it play a little bit, and if I'm going to let it play, something good or terrible is about to happen, but we win that ball right back, and in the course of 5 minutes, can we get a second right here? Ibrahimovic plays Payet inside, go for the finessing, and there we go. In the course of 3 minutes of game time, we double our lead on the verge of halftime. Poor giveaway in the midfield, and that was Champions League. That was not Champions League. That's championship football right there. That was not top tier football, and we punished them. We took them out back. That's what you get. I'm sorry, Middlesbrough, but I cannot be stopped. I am on a mission right now. I am on a mission from the good Lord above. I'm not even religious. It's just a guy upstairs is yelling at me to win with Stoke. It was weird. And now Rafinha onto the ball, going ahead and flicking the flicks, but no flick of the ricks right there. And then we hit him on the counter. Can we get something going? Payet playing the ball over the top, 2-0 down. Shaqiri, can he go God mode right here? Doing the little bit of the Barba spin, cutting inside, LTRD, cutting back, plays it, and he's in back of Traore. Would have liked to have a little bit of God mode in this final episode, but we've had good times. Haven't we, guys? Yes, we have. And the good times continue with 3 points at Middlesbrough. Delightful. And with that, guys, that could pretty much seal it, because we are now champions of the Barclays Premier League. Can you guys go ahead and take a look at that? They got our second loss, which means they can only tie us in points, and with that, we would always win on goal differential, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter against this Newcastle game. A little bit of an anticlimactic way to win the league, but we won it nonetheless. So I ain't even mad. At that. And let's go ahead. Let's train up them players. All good and nice and like. Because we need them on our best. And with that, what that affords us is the luxury. You remember at the start of this episode, we only have 3 days after this Newcastle game to play up against Bayern Munich, which means we're starting all of our second teamers pretty much in here. As you see, they have played Manchester United 1, but we have won on goal differential. They needed to score 10 more goals to put any pressure on us. And there we go right here. Jack Butland's still in goal because I wanted him to lift this trophy. I made him captain for this game, and I wanted him to go lead the youngsters out there, see the future. The future is in good hands, Sexy Sexy Stokelona fans, as I go ahead and leave this club at the end of this episode. It's been an amazing ride, and this is a little bit of a victory lap. Rodrigo just absolutely destroys. This is what I'm telling you guys. Rodrigo has just been an absolute delight this season, scoring goals all left, right, center, upwards, downwards, underneath the pitch. It was ridiculous how many goals that he scored, and Williams popping up right there, but easily could have been a goal right there, but good last second defending. And once again, I'm finding it a little bit tricky to get past a lower tier team. Newcastle has always just been my bogey team in all of my career modes this year so far. I don't know what it is. They just always counter my style of play. And once again, just terrible stuff right here. Now Salimi cuts inside. Look at it. I got 4 defenders on top of him. And Wijnaldum gets past 3 defenders and a beauty. This is something. Oh, someone left the stove on because I just got burned. Well, what a be. Oh my God, he just dabbed on me too. I didn't even know. Oh, he just dabbed on me. Damn you, Wijnaldum, but beautiful play. Absolutely shreds 3 none of our top tier defenders and gets past Jackie Butts. And what an absolute banger. And you know it's pretty when it bangs off that crossbar and pings in. I can't even be all mad at that right here. And we are down 1-0 to Newcastle. Once again, guys, have no fear, because the score does not matter as we celebrate winning the... Where's the celebration? Where's our... Hello? Okay, we're seeing Wijnaldum. He scored a goal. It was a pretty goal, I get it, but where's our trophy celebration? Did we not win the league? Did I do the math wrong? I remember specifically we were at 89 and they got up to 92. No, we were at 92 and they were at 89, so yeah, 3 points, right? Did I miscalculate the goal differential, or is EA just fucking with me right now? Or did I lose? Like, I'm actually kind of annoyed right now.
Pardon my French. I'll bleep that out in post.
But I'm kind of annoyed. Like, I worked this whole entire season, and all I want is to see Jackie Butts lift the title. And we go ahead and we look at it right here. We won the league. We did it. We won the league. And they just didn't give me the trophy celebration. And it's like you're jerking off, and at the very end when you're about to finish, you just stop, I guess, and there's nothing comes out. I don't know if that's not normal. If that happens to you, if you jerk off and then you jizz, but nothing comes out, go get checked by a doctor or a legalized physician right away. I must say to that. But now, guys, we are building up. We are wanking up to the finale. We are in it, guys. The Champions League final. And I pray to God if I win this one, I can get at least one trophy celebration, maybe, EA? Fix your game, please. I love FIFA. You've done a lot to improve it with your patches, but come on, man. We work hard this whole entire freaking season, and I just want that little cutscene, man. I wanted it, but no use crying over spilled milk. I can't let that hold me down. We need to stay hyper-focused for this match right here. This is for all the marbles. This is to establish Stoke, the top of the European Football League world. Can we see it? Look at our fans. Look at our fans in the stand making the Sexy Sexy Stokelona badge. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much, but this is going to be tough. Playing 3 in the back, Minatia, Javier Martinez, and Bab Studer, and playing up front with the likes of Thomas Muller and freaking Robert Lewandowski. Robin on one side, Douglas Costa. Oh my God. Lam, just A-list name of amazing stars. And who we have? We're bringing some big boys too. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Neymar, Shaqiri, Payet, Rafinha, Kevin Prince Boateng, Hong Chul, the feared Hong Chul. You will fear the name. And now we're going ahead kicking off. This is it, guys. Our final match in this career mode. Will it end on a win or will it end on heartbreak? Can I get a trophy celebration? And Vidal is in. He cuts inside, and Hong Chul, the legend. I told you would remember the name. Hong Chul just gets enough of it to get it away from a Muller who was just itching to pull the trigger, and now we are inside. Zlatan Ibrahimovic playing it inside to Payet. And Bad Suitor, great little tackle, and Neuer is there to go ahead and collect the ball. Now Jorginho does in one, finds a bit of space, fires it, crossbody! And Neuer was absolutely scintillating in this match. He was not going to make this easy on us. And Payet going ahead, getting another shot, but Neuer was just absolutely a brick cement wall. He was a steel wall floated wall, and we cannot get anything past him until now. And Payet hits it, but Zlatan is there to go ahead and pass it in. And finally, we can get past Neuer, but it will not count as the big Swede was slightly offside. Oh, I've been giving Zlatan shit all this season, but I was like, Zlat, if you could just score this one, you're a legend. But the lazy Zlat could not get back on, and then he is offside once again and doesn't even put it on target. But you know, they say that there's that feeling, even if it is offsides, you get that certain feeling. As long as you get something past the keeper, he doesn't feel invincible anymore. And I took that to heart into the second half. Could we get something beautiful inside? Payet getting on the bedside of him, go for the cheeky chips, and I should have just power shot it. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Should have just went ahead and power shot it right there. And now we're going ahead and giving them an opportunity. And Kevin Boateng is like, no, you're not going to go on the counter, my son. You are not going on the counter indeed, Mr. Mueller. I don't care if I had 3 guys covering Robert Lewandowski. I didn't like the way that I was going, and I'm taking you out. Getting himself a yellow card, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and take him out, put in some fresh legs, put in Sergio Roberto. I'm not going to risk going down to 10 men in the Champions League final. Playing it very safe, playing it close to the vest. And now Rafinha going over to Sergio Roberto. Cuts it inside in a stinging shot, and once again, Neuer, you magnificent German beast, getting another freaking save. And then Zlatan Ibrahimovic with the Berber spin, cuts inside, finds the space, and fires the outside of the foot shot, almost beating Neuer. That would have been scintillating to actually go in, but still cannot. But we win ourselves a throw in. Falls to the top of the box to Rafinha. Loses it right here to Shaqiri. Lays it off to Sergio Roberto. And the super sub has scored a magnificent goal to open it up in the Champions League final. Oh my God, a crucial goal that maybe, oh my God, it's not the prettiest goals, but in my eyes, it is the prettiest goal for Sexy Sexy Stokelona fans. Just gets enough. It has that bounce, that dip, that crossbody OP, and you know when it goes ahead and does that bounce right in front of the keeper, it's almost impossible for them to save. But this is a strong side. Could we possibly get a second right here? We slide inside with Shaqiri, but he cannot get onto the top of that. And then with 9 minutes to go, I do a little bit of a cheekiness. 2 times it is almost stolen away, but now we are able to free. They're playing overly aggressive, and we can play it up to the middle. Zlatan Ibrahimovic using his strength to go ahead, holds up to play. Beautiful stuff. There we go. Neymar cuts inside, free shot, and he had Neuer beat, but he couldn't get past him. And with that, I was like, screw it, let's just go defensive. I will take the win. It's not been the prettiest game in the world, but a win is a win. 2 pieces of silverware is better than 1, and there we go. But they were not going to go silent tonight. No, not like this, EA. Not like this, EA. Robin Lewandowski and a monster save, and what a miss from Robin. What a miss. How did Robin miss an open net? And what a big boy save from Jackie Butts. And there we have it, lads. We've done it. We have won both the Premier League and the Champions League. To round it all off, guys, and this time we finally get it. And missing out on that first trophy ceremony just makes it so much sweeter. It makes the tears of Thomas Mueller that much sweeter as the lads gather around, and the scenes are hanging up right now as we go ahead and we huddle in the middle. It's been an incredible team effort, and this team has ascended so quickly. We have amassed so much footballing power and strength, and the man who's going to go ahead and lift it is a man that has been with us since the beginning, the captain, Ryan Sharkos, a man who does not get enough accolades. I do not speak enough about him, admittedly, but he has been an absolute rock for us, and the captain is going to go ahead and lift it. I'd like to have seen Jackie Butts to get it, but you know what, I'm going to let that go, because so sweet. So sweet. Look at the boys. Look at the lads celebrate. Big Zlatan, Neymar. Small might have questioned why would they move to Sexy Sexy Stokelona, and you know the reason why? To bring home silverware. As the red and white confetti stream down, this will be a night. This will be a night told to small children for generations and generations to come in the land of Stoke. Sexy Sexy Stokelona. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. It's been an amazing ride, guys. It has been, if I could be real, if I could turn off the cheese for a little bit, it's been an incredible ride. I love this career mode. The games that were leading up to this Champions League, to this final episode, have just been some of the best stuff that I've ever put on YouTube. Just the most entertaining game. This final episode, I apologize for a little bit because it just wasn't some of my best play, but we did it. We did it. And that's what championship teams do. When you're not playing your best, you still find ways to win. And this was one of those seasons. We gutted it out. We defeated the likes of Manchester United, and now we are champions of England, and champions of Europe. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this season with a little bit of a squad report right now. Alright guys, as we bask in the post-coitus of winning the Champions League Cup, let's go ahead and do my final act as Gaffer at Sexy Sexy Stokelona by going ahead and doing the squad report right to you, and I'll reveal to you, young player of the season, my favorite player and the MVP of the whole entire series, Jackie Butland. Do I make him the MVP? He's not quite. I'm going to put him right there. If he had a little bit of bumpy roads along the way, but I'm going to go ahead. He's going to be co-MVP. I think you guys already know who I'm going to put at MVP, but Jackie Butts has absolutely been phenomenal. I cannot recommend him highly enough for anyone who's doing career mode. You can buy him for the cheap price. Even at 81, I don't think I've had a better keeper in FIFA 16 so far, as Jackie Butts. Absolutely solid. We're going to keep on going. Some guys that we really didn't use, I'm going to kind of just glance over them, but we'll go to other players of mentoring. He's been a good soldier, but not really doing all that much. Ryan Shortcross, he's been with us since the beginning, 29 years of age, got up to an 81, and he's just been stellar, man. He has been in solid rock, just wins everything in the air. What a beast indeed. It was lovely to go ahead and see him lift that Champions League trophy. And let's keep on going. Mark Municia, I had no clue about this guy when I first started this career mode, but what a freaking beast he became. He didn't have the highest rating, and he's not the tallest, but absolute destroyer, guys. He put out fires every single place. Every time he played, I was super comfortable. I don't think I've ever been more comfortable with a 5'11 center back in my back line, but he made up for it, man, and he's just solid, just absolutely solid. Frank Bagnac didn't really play all that much. Justy's been solid when he was in. Wally Shed, unsung hero, played when, I really needed him. 77, solid center back as well. Did a job. Hong Chol scored a crucial goal for me. And he's just absolutely solid. He's just a player that if you've been following my channel for a while, I just love to bring in because he's just an absolute beast, be it for big clubs or for smaller clubs. Hong Chol is a goddamn legend in career mode, and he will probably make more appearances on my teams this season. Well, in FIFA 17, probably FIFA 16 and FIFA 17, if I'm going to be honest. He's going to be making it all along. Grimaldo didn't really develop as quickly as I would like. He's a talented young lad, but I think maybe he's better for, like a race to glory or a road to glory type career mode where you can kind of grow with him a bit more and give him a little bit more focus. I think it was really his lack of pace, I guess. As you can see right there, only got up to about 80, and his stamina wasn't all that great, and he was a little bit kind of weak for a left back, which just didn't sit all that right for me. It's not like he made it too much up with either like ball control or anything else, so a little bit disappointing for me for a guy with such high potential. Let's keep on going. So what a player. Whoever recommended, one of you guys recommended getting Saul from Atletico Madrid very early on, and what a rock, just absolute rock in that defensive midfield. And he actually hit in a couple of bangers, guys, just putting out fires all over the place. Sergi Samper once again came on a little bit better, later in the season, but once again, not a guy that I was overly impressed with. He felt a little bit weak, a little bit slow in the midfield, but yeah, he did a good enough job. And my co-MVP, probably my favorite player that I have used in FIFA 16 this year. He's easily, there's that Shaqiri. Oh my god, what an absolute beast he is. What an absolute delight that he is. And his stats aren't really, well, yeah, it's pretty godlike, as you can see, right? 84 sprint speed, 91 acceleration, that agility is on fleek with 87, and that 74 strength and his height, I think, is the main thing that really gets him. That and his absolute delight in ball control, dribbling, and shot power made him almost unstoppable on that right wing. Definitely my MVP. Always thought that he had more stamina than 78, because it seemed like he could just run for days, but there you go. A guy that outplays his stats. I mean, Xherdan Shaqiri feels, I don't know, he felt better than Neymar to me personally anyway. He felt better than Zlatan. He was the best player on this team, and maybe, if you guys are watching the Manchester United career mode as well, maybe a player that we should look to go ahead and bring in under Jose Mourinho. As you can see right here, a couple of other players coming from Boateng. We signed on a pre-contract, and he has been solid. I thought I'd kind of bring him in for his long shots. Didn't really bang all that many. He only had one goal this whole entire season, but solid utility player. Rafinha,
was a solid replacement. He was really cool when we had Rafinha, Thiago, and Rodrigo for a while. That triplet was doing some massive damage. And as you can see right here, very well balanced center mid, getting himself 5 assists and 3 goals throughout the season. And he kind of took over. We lost Thiago, and he never really quite reached the heights of Thiago in that midfield, but he was a suitable replacement. He did a job, and he helped us ensure that Sexy Sexy Stokelona finished with a league title as well as a Champions League title. Sergio Roberto, same thing. He was basically brought in to be a replacement with Thiago, and at the same time, never quite just reached the heights, but he did a solid job getting himself 5 assists. And we actually played, he offered me such flexibility playing in the CM, CDM, and also we actually put him in the right back position a couple times, and he did alright out there, mostly because of he's got very nice stamina as well as good strength and ball control. Very good, tidy player. Can't recommend him enough for most people at Sonic. Gonkori scored some absolute peaches of goals throughout the season. Didn't really get too much play time, but I think I would definitely go ahead and look for him for mid-tier teams as well as Road to Glory teams in the future. Oliver Shenton, a lot of you guys have been loving him. He's like the pride and joy of Sexy Sexy Stokelona fans, and he was good, man. Like, he rarely got any playtime. Sorry, he got a little bit too world class by the end of him for me to fit him in. But when he played, he's actually scored a couple cracker goals. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, once again, I didn't know that I was gonna get this much money so quickly, and he kind of got pushed to the side, but he was fine. Oakley Yokuslu, Oakley Dokley, as I like to call him, scored a crucial goal in the Champions League, and he will be remembered in songs sung by the Sexy Sexy Stokelona faithful for years to come. Josinho, I have mixed feelings about Josinho. I thought he'd come on a little bit more than gangbusters, but his stamina being at 76 really did hamper him at times. I remember he would just be so freaking tired. He'd be great at the start, like the first half of games, but he'd just be so tired by the second half of games that I couldn't really use him on too much. So a little bit of a disappointment in Josinho. Marko Arnautovic, aka Arnie. He has to be my 3rd MVP because I almost sold this guy, man. I want to take this opportunity to apologize immensely to Marko Arnautovic. The man bun himself was absolutely scintillating, scoring many crucial goals, assisting on incredible goals. Got a little bit put on the back burner this year, you know, when we brought in Neymar. As you can see right here, he still contributed 8 goals and 5 assists, not all too bad, but man, if I'm going to be honest, I probably enjoyed using Marko Arnautovic more than I liked using Neymar. In this career mode, guys, just in this career mode, everybody calm down. I think I got a soft spot for Artie. He's an incredible, well-rounded player. If you can go ahead and snag him, you got 10 million to spare, and a guy who pretty much do everything, hit free kicks, assists, great strength. That 83 strength makes up for his lack of pace, and makes up for his lack of pace, I assure you. And that, look at this, 88 dribbling, 89 dribbling, and 88 ball control, 88 crossing. He is a absolute delightful winger, especially in the Barclays Premier League, where there are a lot more stronger, tougher fullbacks in there. Arnautovic was doing them dirty. Cannot say enough good things about the man. Dimitri Payet, we brought in. We let Boyan go, which was a little bit controversial, but I absolutely love Dimitri Payet. Maybe my favorite cam that I've played with so far on FIFA 16, and ooh, he had some really nice free kicks. He had some delightful just peach balls, just killer through balls. I don't know why I'm talking like this all of a sudden, but Dimitri Payet, I just wish he was younger, man, so I could use him a couple more years. Wesley Sneijder, same thing. Look at this, very interesting. Went up by 2 and didn't lose any of his physical stats at the age of 32. And look at that, already dark greens in a lot of things, but maybe a good old nut for you guys to go ahead and buy in career mode. Was absolutely solid. A little bit lacking. You couldn't use him the whole entire game. As you can see, a main detriment to him, 61 strength, 65 stamina, but a great weapon to kind of bring it in. You know, maybe you win a free kick in the 67th, 70th minute. You bring in Wesley Sneijder to go ahead that and boss the midfield. It's not bad. Not a bad find indeed. We're going to keep on going right here. A couple of young guys. Rodrigo was my young player of the season. He was a revelation, and I could not, I feel like I'm recommending a lot of people, like I cannot recommend this guy enough, I cannot recommend this guy enough, but he really surprised me. He is my personal, like, I don't know, it's just something about his combination of stats makes him jump off. He's always in the right position at always the right time. As you can see right here, I mean, 82 attack position, it makes sense. His finishing feels a lot better than 89, and his high agility as well as good ball control, dribbling, and acceleration and agility combined with decent speed and decent stamina and strength just made him, just a delight to use. And going into the future, I don't know, I might you know, look to bring him into other career modes, because I want to play more with him. I just remember, like, I just wish I didn't have the likes of like Neymar and Shaqiri and Zlatan. And in actuality, if I'm gonna be all honest, I was probably playing Zlatan in front of him just because of the name. But if we were gonna go on pure form, I should have gone with Rodrigo. Zlatan, getting 5 goals and 6 assists, was more of a provider than anything. Unfortunately, when I bought him, as you can see, was drastically dying. The old man was going down. It was a little bit sad to see, and his form was not all the best. Honestly, like, I never felt very dominant with him. He kind of felt sluggish to me, and I just didn't ever really get accustomed to using that type of player, and he just didn't really fit my playstyle. It was a little bit disappointing, but got a couple crucial goals. Kelechi Iheanacho has been injured for most of the time that he's been on this team, but when he's been in, he's been good. I can't really say much more than that. He's a solid player. I think you guys already know that. Same thing with Dominic Solanke. We just got too big too quick. We couldn't really use him. Same thing with Isaac Success. Anthony Martial was good in spurts, like when he was in there. He's actually got 8 goals and 6 assists. So did he do better than Zlatan? Yeah, he had a better season than Zlatan. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I should have probably used Rodrigo. Look at Rodrigo. He had 15 goals and 5 assists. Like, he was our top, maybe our top goal scorer. I think so. And Neymar grabbing 8 goals. Once again, didn't know how to use him right away, but once I started to figure out what he was doing later in the season, he was just absolutely dominant. I started to see why people are so freaking high on him. He was an absolute delight. Cannot say enough good things about him, and that is pretty much it. I want to go ahead and take a look right away and see if anybody got any more goals. What's the Snyder got 11, and Dimitri Payet got 10. Not bad. Arnie got 8. Not all too bad. The only guy that I want to check is maybe... Oh, there he is. Yeah, Shaqiri with 16. I knew it was like... I know Shaqiri is probably the only guy that could probably challenge him, and he does. Shaqiri, that's why he's our MVP. But Rodrigo, very surprising, as you saw, going ahead and getting himself 15 goals. So if you have any recommendations, I have any recommendations for you guys. It's Stoke might not be the sexiest team, even though I nicknamed them Sexy Sexy Stokelona, but they have some incredible players that we've discovered in here. Jackie Butland, you know, you could put him up against the likes of David De Gea or Neuer, I swear to God, in Kerbo, and he's coming out mighty fine. Shaqiri, you could put up against the likes of Neymar and Messi, and he's going to be, you know, at that same level when fully developed. You know what I'm saying? Arnautovic is great, man. He's just an all-around. You're never going to be disappointed in having Arnautovic on your team. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these great players. And Rodrigo, that's what I'm saying. That's my sleeper pick, man. For any of you guys out there who wants like a good all-round tricky, he's got like 4-star skill moves, tricky striker winger combination, and he's got decent height as well. Rodrigo, man, go ahead and look out for that. But anyway, guys, hopefully this is hopefully you guys did really enjoy. I mean, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you for all the amazing Stoke fans that have been along for this ride. I do say that I'm sorry that I'm going to go ahead and be bringing this to an end, but it's been an amazing ride. It's been an amazing ride, and I just want to say thank you for coming along. Hopefully I did you guys justice. You have an amazing team. I love Stoke. I'll be rooting for them when they're not playing against Manchester United from here on out, and I wish you all the best of luck in the future. Hopefully you guys are having an incredible day. My name's B-. Remember, stay yourself, stay humble, and stay sexy, Stokelona.